Welcome to Positano!
This is the second video of our Italian series. In the last video we explored the ancient city of Rome, walked the Colosseum walls and ate the best food that Rome has to offer. Today we're on the Amalfi Coast, located in the southwest of Italy, known for its breathtaking and rugged shoreline dotted with the quaintest cliffside towns and some of the best Italian food cooked with the freshest of ingredients. We're going to spend 72 hours exploring this beautiful region of Italy, sharing all the costs and the best things to do along the way.
Good morning.
Good morning, we're on our way to the Amalfi Coast. Literally been on my bucket list for the longest time. I'm so excited. Today we took an Italo train from Roma Termini to Naples. It was a 1-hour train. We got off and now we are on an Itabus, which goes all the way to Sorrento on the Amalfi Coast. On the way though, we stop in Pompei. Pompei is obviously where the town was completely covered in the ash of the massive explosion of Mount Vesuvius. As you come out of the train station, you can actually see the volcano. It's literally massive. It's so epic. You can use this exact bus that we're on. Stop here in Pompei. There's even luggage storage areas either at the train station or the bus station where you can just store your luggage, go and explore Pompei for a couple of hours and then come back, get the same bus and head to the Amalfi Coast. We do suggest taking the train really early in the morning to be able to do all of that though. We've decided to opt out of Pompei just because we're tired and we're quite sick today actually. Rhett woke up with the flu.
A little bit under the weather, and also these trains and buses and airplanes are very, very cold, so bring a nice warm jacket to keep warm.
Yeah.
Because you will freeze if you don't have any warm clothes if you come in the summer, so just pack something warm.
Yeah.
Even if you're coming in July and August.
Guys, I'm just so happy. We've made it to our Airbnb here in Sorrento and it's about 20 minutes outside the main town. We're up on the hill in the mountain on a farm and this is our private little villa. And there's cats in these. It's just so beautiful and ocean views as well. Let's just quickly show you the property and then, yeah, I think we're gonna chill this evening because it was a pretty brutal long travel day. And we're feeling under the weather, but this is the most perfect place to come and just relax and rewind, isn't it?
Totally, and there's some special gifts inside that they've given us to make us feel better.
So this is our own private little courtyard with sunbeds, bit of an ocean view there, some tables. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's so peaceful here. And this is our Airbnb. It's already in a mess. Oh my goodness, but we've just organized all our food. We've got a full kitchen. We're so excited to cook Italian food for ourselves. And then we've got the bathroom downstairs here, so beautiful. We've got a toilet, a bidet. This is very common in Italy to have a separate bidet from your toilet. I love it. We've even got a washing machine in here, which is great, and a beautiful shower. Look at these stunning little windows. I love them, guys. Hairdryer as well, and a heating rack actually, so that you can stay here in winter and be comfy and cozy still. We've got air conditioning in this common area and downstairs in our bedroom. This right here is so beautiful. Fresh lemons and oranges from the farm right over here. Perfect when we're feeling under the weather. And then the bedroom is all the way down here. It smells so good in here. Double bed, closet, TV, air conditioning as well. What else?
That's it. It's a small place.
Yeah, it's a tiny little cute apartment. It's got everything we need. Oh yeah, and there's a fridge with all sorts of snacks and drinks in here. There's wine, beer, Coke that you can purchase as well. And then I think that's limoncello that's made on this farm as well. Oh, and a whole bunch of snacks they gave us. I'm gonna be so happy, yeah.
We just have to walk into town to the little mini mart and get some groceries, some tomatoes, some pasta. Take it easy tonight, and then tomorrow head to Positano.
peaceful.
There's the church bells ringing, and in front of us is the most insane view of Sorrento and the cliffs. You can see the Isle of Capri from here. In terms of getting around, we were picked up by our host at the Sorrento bus station. It was 20 minutes drive up here into the mountains, and then there is a bus station here that will take us down to the nearest town. From there we can take a train back to Sorrento and then hop on another bus, and then we can explore places like Positano and Amalfi, of course.
Alternatively though, you can rent your own scooter and scoot and toot around the Amalfi Coast. I think that would be the perfect way. Apparently driving a car around Amalfi Coast is not the best because the parking is a nightmare, but a scooter is very small and you can park it pretty much everywhere, so that's great. Otherwise, the public transport.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Thank you so
Ciao.
much. Bye.
We honestly love nothing more on our travels than stopping by a small grocer, meeting the locals, and picking the freshest local ingredients to cook for dinner.
Good morning, it is finally time to explore the Amalfi Coast, and this is our trusty steed for the next 24 hours or so. It's a freaking Vespa to drive around the Amalfi Coast. Honestly, how awesome. We're paying around €65 for 24 hours, and they dropped it right here at our villa for us, so we didn't have to mess around with public transport to go to their offices and pick it up. It was a €15 drop-off fee and then a €15 pickup fee. It's not cheap, but it's super convenient, and honestly, it's a bucket list item for us. Just to ride a Vespa on the Amalfi Coast, we can tick it off. I think it's so awesome. The weather's not the best today, so hopefully it clears up a little later, but first stop, I think we're gonna head straight to the most beautiful part of this Amalfi Coast, and that is Positano. Wow, how insane. There she is. Wow, this coastline is unbelievable. Guys, it is so steep here. Driving a scooter on the Amalfi Coast, I don't know if it's for the faint of heart. I can't even look right the whole time Rhett's driving the scooter. But it's pretty iconic, isn't it? It's
beautiful.
pretty iconic and beautiful.
Very nice.
Excited to get down there to Positano though. Let's go! The Amalfi Coast. I did not expect it to be this huge and grand. The mountains are gigantic. It's not like a little small town on the beach. It's massive. There's huge villas and hotels everywhere. It's insane! What's going on?
We've driven all the way down the hill and we found a parking. Just €4 per hour to park our little scooter here, which I think is quite reasonable.
We've heard it's €60 an hour for car parking though.
Yeah, so scooter is definitely the way to go.
Look at all the cute things, I've filmed those. Oh, look at all of the...
All I can say is it's pretty damn iconic to be here. Wow.
I didn't plan this at all, but I'm dressed part of the theme, so you're only allowed into Positano if you wear one of 3 colors, blue, yellow or white. So make sure that you pack the right outfit, guys, otherwise I won't let you in. Wow, I love this place. This place is one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen with my own eyes. The bougainvilleas everywhere, beautiful trees and flowers and birds, and then all the yachts and all the stores, they're all lemon themed because obviously this whole area, the Amalfi Coast and Sorrento, they farm a ton of lemons. You'll see it everywhere. So they've gone completely with the theme and I absolutely love it. It's touristy, but like it's so cute. I mean, how can you call this place too touristy? It's not possible. It's so beautiful. Cannot even believe we're here right now. Can you?
Yeah.
And it's shitty weather, but my gosh, is it still so beautiful? I don't think it gets better than this, guys, and I'm on the verge of tears. Like literally, I've got a cry right in my throat. I got a basil pesto pasta. Rhett got a carbonara. We got some water, and this is an Aperol spritz. It is such a strong drink. It'll literally make you tipsy after one. It's fabulous. It is Italian, so it only makes sense to get one here in Positano. These views, this table, these glasses, everything is just so beautiful and iconic and perfect right now. I can't even explain it to you. I'm so happy. Considering how beautiful this restaurant is, this meal is not even that expensive, in my opinion. It's like one of the most beautiful restaurants. There was no line here. It's on a foodies list of top 8 restaurants in Amalfi, so you're welcome, guys. Enjoy it.
So surprised we didn't have to stand in a line to get this beautiful view and to just be seated at such a beautiful restaurant. But I do suppose we are here in June. I think July and August would be a little bit busier. Yeah, overall, couldn't be more chuffed.
Italy is one of those places that you come to and you wonder if it'll ever actually meet your expectations. Positano in particular was that for me. It's blown my mind. It is absolute perfection. It's so busy with tourists, but who cares? It is worthy of this many people coming to visit. And Italy as a whole, yeah, just so far, so bloody good. And if it's on your bucket list, guys, just make the investment, pay the monies, do the things. It's expensive, it's scary, but you have to come. You have to.
Live your life, you will always make more money. It'll come back. Ciao, thank you. Not often a restaurant lives up to the hype and is actually worth it. Highly recommend that one. That was absolutely delicious. So many shops, so many different things to buy, and lots of cafes to get some cheap pizza on the go. We've just picked up a...
Everything's lemon. This is a lemon de sorbet, I think. It's just sorbet and a lemon. Absolutely iconic. We're heading to the beach to have this and have it sun. And so hard to actually walk along. There's like black sand here, and then there's bigger pebbles, and then even bigger pebbles in the water itself, and they just separate each step you take, so you like fall in. But that was just beautiful. That was so beautiful. The water is actually quite chilly. Took my breath away for a second, but bellissimo. As much as I absolutely love these umbrellas and how cute they are just far too many of them, guys. I have never seen this many umbrellas and sunbeds, and honestly they could half this because there's literally barely anyone using them. They could half the amount and give us more public beach. I don't understand. It's just a little, it's kind of such a pity because this beach would be much more pleasant if we had more space. Anyway, that's really my only gripe here. And then also maybe there's too many boats, I don't know, and they just make lots of waves and all the water's so wavy. But besides that, freaking most beautiful, one of the most beautiful beaches in the whole world, just because of all the buildings and stuff. The sorbets out of the lemons, it's all just so beautiful. I love it. We're back home now and we just wanted to wrap up. We would suggest that you actually go to Amalfi, the town after Positano. Go and check it out. It's also part of the Amalfi Coast. The whole coast is named after that little town. I wouldn't say a heck of a lot of people go there. You mainly go to Positano because it's just unbelievable. It was everything, like honestly so beautiful.
Really worth it.
Yeah, and then obviously what else do you do on the Amalfi Coast? Well, we'll go through it in more detail. But you do Sorrento, the town where we are staying basically, and then you can go across the bay and visit the different islands like Capri. It's just a whole bunch of little islands and grottos out there, so definitely take a boat. But anyway, I just cooked us up a random meal, honestly, whatever we could find from the grocery store up
it's
the
delicious.
street. Yeah, I made a little caprese salad. Oh my gosh, don't even look at it, it's weird. Peppers and onions stir fried.
Yummy.
A patty and then a caprese salad. Oh, and gnocchi at the bottom. I know, Italian people are probably like, what on earth did she just make? But we really love cooking, like the local produce in different countries, and we love eating at home and just enjoying the quiet, and yeah, we're quite homebodies, honestly. Oh, by the way, this mozzarella is the best mozzarella we've ever eaten in our lives.
I mean, it's straight from the source, isn't it?
And this basil is from the garden here at our Airbnb.
The food's been really good.
Oh,
And I mean,
my
we
word.
just picked this up at a small little mini mart, some of the stuff, and it's absolutely wonderful.
Good morning! Before we get this day started, I just wanted to show you our breakfast because we're in a self-catering unit and we usually make our own breakfast in the morning because we like a slow start. But our Airbnb host gave us cute little snacks, and they gave us the teeniest, tiniest little pieces of toast and little Nutellas and jam. And we've got a coffee machine, so here's Rhett making our brekkie. Look how small these are! Hey! Oh my word, and then here's the little Nutellas they gave us and little jam. Isn't that so cute? And we're making coffee right over here as per. Beautiful views. The weather's looking good today. And we've got orange juice because this sickling, ew, he needs it. A shame Rhett's not doing well. That's why he's not going to talk much on the vlog. I don't even know if we can get anything done today, but maybe we should just rest. Oh, we'll see. Hey, and oh yeah, I posted this on Instagram, but I've started taking all of our vitamins in a Ziploc bag because our containers, we've got just too many of them, and so far so good. So every day we get to have our vitamins and to try and stay healthy.
Yeah, I just wish I could go running
Yeah.
in these beautiful where am I? Amalfi Hills. That's the one.
Oh, one last update. Look at our little pieces of toast. They're looking so cute. We've made it to the train station, and here in Italy, the traditional way of drinking coffee is to have an espresso at the bar. Espresso means fast, so you just have it here, coffee, caffeine, and then you get going. You don't sit at a table really, so that's what we're gonna do.
And then instead of like what we normally have as an Americano, which is espresso shot mixed with water in the coffee, you drink a little cup of water before and then you take your shot of espresso. Makes sense? Yes, please. Little bit.
How do you say little bit in Italian?
Un po'.
Un po'. Oh, that's cute. Yes. Thank you. Grazie. Salute.
Salute. Wow. Very yummy. just picked up some lunch and taking a stroll through Sorrento. Very beautiful town, also quite busy, on our way to pick up something very exciting. We've got super cool plans for today. Definitely one of the popular things to do on the Amalfi Coast is to rent a boat or get a captain to take you out on the waters. We had planned to get the boat ourselves and try to go to Capri, which is about an hour away, but the water was a little rough and the wind was a little rough, so we weren't able to do that. But we've just been exploring the Sorrento coast, going into some caves, did a bit of swimming, checked out the Grand Marina, which is I think the only public beach here in Sorrento, which was quite busy and pumping. Lots of cool restaurants, beautiful buildings on the mountain. This is an incredibly beautiful city, I must say. As you can see on the drone footage, it's just insane. The water is so crystal clear, perfect temperatures for swimming. You could stay in for an hour.
So this morning we actually had plans to visit the Isle of Capri. My granny and grandpa did it in like the late 70s, early 80s I think actually. And they did camper vanning around Italy, and they came here to Sorrento and they took a boat out to the Isle of Capri. They visited the Blue Grotto, and my gran said it was one of the most beautiful experiences of her life, and that's why we wanted to visit the Isle of Capri today. But unfortunately we got here to the dock. We found a tour on Get Your Guide. They're so awesome, but we got here and they said the ocean's too choppy and it wouldn't have been a pleasant ride over. They advised us to just hop in the boat with them and just do a bit of the Sorrento coast instead. The water was super chilled here, not choppy at all. Apparently when you go around the bay though to like Positano or over to Capri, super choppy because of the wind direction. So we weren't able to do that. And I am bleak, but these things happen in travel, you know. Things just don't go to plan, and you just have to be here and grateful to be here in Italy on the Sorrento coast. That's what I'm going to do now. Fix my mind. I'm sad that I didn't get to do what my granny and grandpa did, but we'll obviously come back and do it one day. So if you have good calm waters here and amazing weather, you have to do either a self-drive boat trip or a guided one, either to Positano or Capri, or do both. Absolutely magnificent. The coastlines here are some of the most beautiful in the whole world.
We'll link all of those tours on Get Your Guide in the description for you, and you can also scan the QR code here and that'll take you to all the tours. These tours do book out days, even weeks in advance, so we do recommend locking in your...
Captain.
Thank you, Captain.
Captain, yeah.
Thank you for taking us today. So we do recommend just booking on Get Your Guide, and you can also cancel within 24 hours, which is super handy if your plans or if the weather is not looking so great.
And finally, if you don't want to book a guided boat trip, if you don't want to do a self-guided boat trip, and if you don't want to do the drive on a scooter or a car over with the public transport, there is the option of taking a ferry along the coast. There's a public ferry that leaves from the Sorrento port here. It goes to Positano, it goes to Amalfi and back. And it's like a €20 or something per person. That's another transport option.
And the ferry from Sorrento to Capri is just 25 minutes, and it's also around €20 one way.
We have heard though that the ferries here are chaos, like not a great experience, and that's why if we had the choice and if we had to advise you, we would definitely advise you to take a boat instead and to do it a little more private. Otherwise I don't think you'll enjoy the experience. Some people do not like the ferries at all, especially in July, August when it's so busy. And this, my friends, is exactly why you train Stairmaster before coming to Italy.
Wow, what's going on? You've outdone yourself, huh?
Dinner is served, cooked by yours truly. This is tortellini stuffed with prosciutto, and it's a bolognese sauce with mozzarella on the top, and it's got some basil leaves picked straight out of the garden here. We've got water with lemon, that comes from the farm here as well. And this is just fabulous. Also a budget-friendly meal, so that's all lacquer. And then we've got beautiful views of Mount Vesuvius in the background, and the sun is about to set. All is good and well, isn't it? And then tomorrow we've got an amazing day planned, and that's because we are renting ourselves a little Fiat 500 and driving to Tuscany. Woo! And so it's a bucket list thing for us to do, and that's our time in the Amalfi Coast and Sorrento finished. Really sad to be leaving here. It's a very special place in this world.
If you decide to stay outside of Sorrento, then this is just a very chilled, relaxed vibe. You will need to use a little bit more public transport to get here, but I think it's worth it.